eyes shot through me as you took a
Hey y'all, this is Bri Bagwell. We are in Austin, Texas today, and I'm hanging out with my buddies at The Rut. I started in country music at a really young age. My family is very musical, and I think it's one of those things like you take it for granted until you get older. I'm from Las Cruces, New Mexico. It's real southern New Mexico, 45 minutes from El Paso. It's just a beautiful town, and my whole family's still there. My brothers are still there, and I still play hometown shows, and it's actually it has a really great live music scene. If you go to Las Cruces, I have a song called Las Cruces. You just listen to it. It gives you all the hot spots. It's the official song of the city. It's my pride and joy. Oh, now I miss home. My uncles sang in bands. My mom and dad play. My mom played a little lap steel. They sing harmonies. So ever since I was little, I've been singing. And I have two older brothers, and they are 7 years older than me. They're identical twins. So when they were 21, we started our first band. So I was 14, playing in the honky tonks, playing keyboard and singing backups for my brothers. And I was kind of hooked on the honky tonk lifestyle ever since. I just love playing live music. I always say that, like, being on the road, being a girl, it's harder down to the very simplest level, like even getting ready. You know, I put on my makeup in the van on the way to the show. It'll drive you nuts, but I've gotten really good at it and figured out my own little ways to do it. And sometimes you have to go into it knowing, like, have a shot of whiskey and put your makeup on in the rear view, and maybe go to the bathroom behind the van if you have to. I just started traveling in a tour bus in this last month, and I have been sobbing, so happy, because it's game changer for a female to have a place to go and a bathroom, and I have a shower. And Texas music is definitely a boys' club and has been for a long time. And ever since I was young, playing in the band with my brothers, we would cover Pat Green and Jason Boland and Corey Morrow. We were like a Texas country cover band. And so all I wanted in my whole life, I wanted to be a Texas country singer. I had a man early on tell me too, like, you shouldn't try to do this. There's no females, and there never will be in this scene. And all I've wanted to do for the last 10 years is prove him wrong. And I feel like I kind of have, and there's a lot more females now than there were 10 years ago. It's really interesting, but it definitely has taken a long time to kind of change the mindset. It's getting better. Bars are getting more open to female artists. Radio is getting more open to female artists. So I think it's changing just very slowly, but I'm happy with that. My fans, or the people that come to my shows, or the people that like my social media pages, it's like 75% of my fans are over the age of 30, and they range to like 65, and they're equally male and female, 51 and 49%, which is insane. So when I'm trying to target any market, I really can't. I wouldn't say in Texas you have dudes in the front row, like, yeah, like they kind of hang back a little more than females do. And maybe my crowd's a little older, they got kids, and I think it's important to know and understand your fan base, but for me, I have no idea what they are. But I love them, and we will take everybody in the Bri Bagwell camp. Just come hang out with us, no matter who you are. 2020, wow, it's crazy to say. New decade. Of course, I'll be at Music Fest in Steamboat, and it's my 10th year to play Steamboat, which is crazy. I cannot believe I've played it for 10 years. And then we'll go to Key West in February, which is crazy. And then probably do some of the Houston Rodeo cook-off stuff. And then I already have a bunch of shows booked. Oh my gosh, I'm going to Australia for a Texas Music Takeover. Gonna go play there, which will be amazing. And hopefully this year I will be putting out a Spanish EP. I've always loved to sing in Spanish. I sing Selena every night at my shows, and it's always people's favorite part of the show. So I thought, man, why not? Let's just record a few songs in Spanish. So I'm working on that right now. That should be out this year. I write one song a week as part of like a songwriting group, and you get like a word or a phrase, and then you have to write a song, and you have to turn it in via email, and there's 8 other people in the group, and you have to do it like every Tuesday by midnight. And so the theme for the week was Talks with God. And I was like, man, this business is so hard. and it can be so great and so amazing, but then you have that one show that no one comes to and you question your whole existence and you want to quit and you take it really hard. So I think that's probably when I maybe need God the most. So that's what the song's about. It's called Empty Chairs. I wish every bar had a tip jar where I could save everybody's 2 cents. Then I could empty it and pay my rent instead of leaving it on loop in my head. I'm grateful, but if they only knew what's behind 3 chords and the truth. 'Cause they only get to see me at my best, but I've been cursed and I've been blessed by the answer to my prayers. It's hard to beat the thrill of a high when I play a sold out night and feel like God is putting me there. Lord, are you still with me when I see empty chairs? I wish I'd act my age on and off the stage and not wake up feeling so old. I wish it didn't hurt to base my worth on how many tickets I sold. I talk to God and I beg him for his plans, but he just puts this guitar in my hands. 'Cause they only get to see me at my best, but I've been cursed and I've been blessed by the answer to my prayers. And it's hard to beat the thrill of a high when I play a sold out night and feel like God is putting me there. Lord, are you still with me when I see empty chairs? Empty chairs. Lord, are you still with me? Lord, can you be with me? Lord, will you fill me when I see empty chairs? Empty chairs. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out with me, Bri Bagwell. Today I've had the best time, and right after you go to therut.com, you can go to bribagwell.com, check out my tour dates. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Snapface, I don't know. I'm on all the things. Just follow me and come see a show soon. We do about 150 a year, so you have no excuse. They only get to see me at my best, but I've been cursed and I've been blessed by the answer to my prayer.